Forecasters say the easterly direction of the swell is making conditions particularly dangerous, causing rifts and currents across the coast. They're the innocent faces we can now reveal are the victims of animal cruelty. It was meant to be a good news story, these exclusive pictures of a delicate rescue. But the reason why they got there was calculated, cruel and part of a concerning trend in our region. These are the lies that led to Lindy Yvonne Williams's downfall.
What was just here?
George, the top part.
The top part of George.
In a plastic, wrapped in a plastic.
Okay, and that's just in front of the toilet?
Yeah.
10 months after George Gerbich's torso was found in Gympie, the 60-year-old killer trying to cover her tracks as she walks police through her home. It's a moment these police officers will never forget. Repeatedly smashing and kicking the windscreen of a burning vehicle to save the elderly driver whose car had rolled. Police say the recent spate in stolen cars is putting unnecessary pressure on resources that could be better utilised across the region. Police say the man is in his 30s with dark-coloured hair, potentially in possession of a gun or replica. Anyone with information about the man or the stolen cars is urged to contact police. 5 budget sweeteners announced over as many weeks. But is that it for the Sunshine Coast? It's clear as you walk around the town, rugby league and the Cherbourg Hornets are giving kids a pathway and a direction in life. Being part of a team, getting outside and exercising, and above all feeling someone actually cares about what happens to them is all making a difference. There's no doubting the boots have certainly brought lots of smiles across Cherbourg. Have you guys had a good day? Yeah! Carried into Caloundra by a schoolyard hero, the Queen's baton was met by hundreds of hyped-up kids, keen to catch a glimpse. Our local legends are just one of the 3,800 baton bearers with the honour during the Australian journey. For many of the 25 bearers, it was a chance to put Caloundra on the map. They say laughter is the best medicine. And for 2-year-old Bridget, it's exactly what the doctor ordered. She's one of our region's favourite daughters. Courageous in the backline for the Lions women's team and passionate about improving AFLW. From scoring the team's first goal in round 1 to a cruel grand final loss, last year had it all for Shannon Campbell. They're the experienced eyes watching over Coolum Beach since the 60s. A lifetime of experience putting this patrol above the rest. With over 700 years experience between the lifeguards, this patrol has just about seen everything. Ty Navard is just one of the 70,000 Australians who requires an EpiPen for his regular reactions. But he doesn't let his 7 allergies beat him. An allegedly drunk driver causing havoc at Beerwah just last week. It's the kind of behaviour police want off our roads. Police say members of the public reported seeing a woman drive away in a white van. It's not just drug and alcohol testing. Police are also looking at speed and licences along this busy stretch of beach. The Coast Guard's always looking for volunteers and say all you need is time. You'll work 1 day a fortnight, keeping our waterways safe. It was a traumatic day for the Maroochy Beach Gymnastics Club. Yesterday's spectacular loss still raw for some of its younger members. As preparations begin for a funeral, the Nambour Pony Club will hold a minute's silence at events here at the showgrounds on the weekend and wear aqua blue in remembrance. The 71-year-old was the ultimate coach, offering a mixture of tough love and warmth to her doting team of athletes. The latest craze turning traditional yoga on its head. The simple blood test and quick test kit is about to save lives with an earlier diagnosis. 3 crews rushed to help, with the strong current making it a difficult rescue operation. If the recommendations are put in place, shark nets and drum lines will be removed from 24 beaches across our region, including here at Mooloolaba. The successful swimmer will take part in the 2-day program, featuring some high-profile names. Klim also making swimming a family affair with his 3 kids already training in the sport. The superstar also keeping a watchful eye over the Australian swimming team ahead of the upcoming Commonwealth Games. Derek Mason begins each day with 200 push-ups, not letting Parkinson's disease slow him down. Police believe they put a dent in the drug supplies destined for the festival. While only 2 piglets and 13 chickens were allegedly removed from the farms, the repercussions of the raid could be costly. Thankfully, prices won't be rising. A garden party for Noosa's elite. On Sir Richard Branson's private Makepeace Island, a feast for the senses, cooked by one of our country's most loved chefs. It will also be a chance to rub shoulders with the world's best athletes. It's one of the first real tests for our new hospital's emergency department. The Christmas break is traditionally the busiest time of the year, with around 300 people expected to walk through these doors each day. They're just 2 of the STEP's clients helped by continuous federal funding. From teacher to police officer, the LNP candidate is a 30-year veteran who hopes to return Nicklin to its conservative roots. Mr Bell just has 1 week to pay the $1,200 fine, and in exchange police will give him back his passport. And of course, then there's this wartime game. No Anzac commemorations would be complete without a round of the traditional game of 2 up. I'm going to get it right this time. Fortunately, others' form was much better than mine.